Hey guys, good afternoon. T-minus just about 24 hours, a little more than 24 hours until Phoenix comes, so we're looking forward to that. Today, let me go through everything very, very quickly. I'm not going to tell you everything because I don't want to ruin the surprise for Phoenix if he happens to see this. In fact, let's just stop now, get through the intro, and then I'll show you guys. Because this floor is lower than the old one, we need to put a strip underneath the door to take up the space there. I need to put in the threshold that we got yesterday at Not Lowe's. I need to elongate the door frame on both sides. We need to install trim. Angie just got through touching up. We got rid of the cable outlet over here because everything's Wi-Fi now. We don't use cable outlets, so we just got rid of it. One more coat of paint over here. We have something special we're doing over here. Trim around the perimeter of the room. We are keeping the old windowsill here just to make it so that we don't have as much work to do, and also material fees, or costs rather. However, I do need to make it a little bit longer here, so I'm going to be taking care of that piece today, hopefully. Same thing over here. We're going to be putting up one more piece of trim here, and then Angie will caulk and paint the trim there. And again, continuing trim around the room, trim on the inside of the closets. Don't know what we're doing up against this wall right here yet. And then I also need to elongate the bottom of the closet doors. So we definitely have our work cut out for us. Let's just jump in and get her done. I've already gotten it started because, you know, I covered the hole. No, Angie covered the hole. I gave her bracing in the back to be able to cover the hole. This was more difficult than what it looks like. Anyway, so Angie will work her magic with that. And we need some caulk. So I'm sending you to Lowe's by yourself, unsupervised.
It's not caulk, we need to worry about that. Plants!
I know. I'm worried about that too. But anyway, while she's...
Would you go find some caulk at Lowe's instead of...
Some what?
Caulk instead of plants?
Caulk and trim, yeah. And then while you're doing that, I will continue other... No plants. No plants. Why are we so dirty? Look, we're so dirty.
Hold on. That just needs like love and attention.
No, you wouldn't know that there's a plant that needs love and attention if you didn't go look at the plants.
I hear it.
Oh, you're a plant empath? Okay. Go get plant. Oh no, I mean go get. Oh God, no! While Angie's been gone, I've been able to get all this trim done all around to there, and I've started to trim around the door, and she's back. I see boards, I don't see any plants. Woo, no plants! Then again, the back of the truck is still open too, so there's that. Come over here and grab the door for her. And do you have any plants? So she asked me, should I fill in the corner there? And I'm like, no, just leave it, it'll look fine. And then she goes and makes it look finer. No, look, that's just so beautiful.
No more cracks.
Yeah, no more cracks. Cracks are bad, okay? Whether you're a plumber, a mechanic, or just a laborer.
That is way better.
Yeah, that is way better. Very clean. So she went and like filled in all the cracks. Ew. So baseboards are pretty much done, and Angie has gone and caulked all of them. They're not painted yet, but they are sanded and prepped. So that's beautiful. And then repairs to the old windowsill. I think we've already touched on my job that I had to do over here. That was fun. Currently putting in trim around the closet there, and that's all I have left in trim is there, and that little piece there. 3 pieces, and my trim work is done. Just about done. If we do anything else on this room, then we're going to have to not put it in the vlog today. We'll have to end up putting it in the vlog for tomorrow.
Oh, meaning what we got planned next
Yes, yeah. Just in case he happens to watch, you know, I don't want to ruin it for him. Yeah. And it's not that we're not trying to not tell you guys. Wow, those are like 3 negatives in a row. It's just we're not telling Phoenix, and there's a possibility, very slim chance, that he would watch, but it's a surprise for him. Well, I guess this whole thing is a surprise. Here, let me get out of your way.
Really?
I seen this song. Ah! Dude, that's my face! Well, we just got through doing a time lapse of what we just got through completing. You guys won't see it until tomorrow, but it was really neat. I don't know if the time lapse worked out or not, but the results.
I did bump the time lapse.
Oh, yeah, she did. She bumped the time lapse. That's okay. So tomorrow you guys will see. I know. Tomorrow you guys will see it, and we still have some. No, not really. And then we still have a bunch of stuff to do, and she has to paint the trim. Now that we've finished the one thing, there's some other things that need to take place. I still need to do the transition right down there, and in fact that transition piece is like down here and right there, and there's another piece right there, and yeah, a messy office. The whole house right now is like a pigsty. Dinner time?
Yeah.
What time is it? Oh, well, I can't hear.
It's very late. Ugh.
10:24, time for dinner. We're recording. Okay. Hi, guys. Let's get comfortable. Are you comfortable?
I'm almost
Getting there?
too.
Almost too comfortable.
Time for the sleepings.
It's time. It is 12:36 a.m.
What just happened there?
The light turned off because the battery pack wore out.
No. Battery pack's okay.
Oh, then the light's still on. Oh, that's weird. Huh. Alrighty then. Okay, so I promised you guys.
We were supposed to do this.
Yeah, I promised you guys last night that we were going to do COC tonight.
Okay.
Are you comfy? This is from 3 nights ago. Halloween fur. Did you get my outro I sent yesterday? Like I said, not so great with sending email. Just want to make sure. Yes, we did. Ew, what is that?
Drywall.
Oh, it's just drywall. Yes, Derek, I did get it. We've been busy, obviously, so I meant to say something, and I did like text you the other day and let you know. Mr. Brot, here today and every day. Halloween fur. I get car sick if I try to read anything while in the car, or try to look at the phone, or type of or any type of screen. Obviously not while I'm driving, but if someone else is driving, I can't do it anyway. Otherwise, I get sick. Yeah, and that's the reason why I asked. It's because a lot of people, kind of like me, I would get sick too. Except for Van Nile NSX. I don't get car sick, but I have been known to hurl while flying in the back seat of an F-18 fighter jet during practice combat missions. My first time up, I was so tired afterwards. When I got back to my hotel, I slept for 13 hours straight.
That's probably something not a lot of people could say they've even done.
Yeah. Dude, I had no idea. That's awesome. And I have to make sure that I'm still recording because the light stopped flashing. And if I'm not recording, then okay, we're good. We're good. And in case you guys asked the question, yes, sometimes it happens. Thank you. To where it stops recording, and I don't know. I can see better with the glasses on top of my head.
Come on.
Oh my goodness. Bren, used to get car sick, dude. I still get car sick. I got car sick on Thanksgiving 2 years ago and had to pull over to the street 3 times and barfed.
Oh.
I got home and barfed. No up the rest. It was.
Barfed up the rest.
Oh, you barfed up the rest. It was insane. Well, I guess that wasn't a happy Thanksgiving for you, then, was it? Ben Massey, nice wood floor, Troy. Why, thank you. Glad you noticed. Marie Winton, I don't get car sick now as an adult. I actually prefer to have something to do while in the passenger seat, and I usually will bring along yarn and crochet. When I was a kid, I got car sick often, especially on long drives because my dad drove like a hose beast, and he liked.
I haven't heard that term in a long time.
And he liked taking long, twisty, scenic back roads. Ugh. I remember one time telling him I didn't feel well and was going to be sick, and he ignored me, wouldn't stop, and then he got upset at me when I barfed all over the back seat of the car, or all over the back of the car. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Bren, the Troy and Angie renovation company coming soon. I know, right? It seems like we've been doing that a lot lately, which is fine. I actually, dude, it's not working on cars. I love it. And a lot of it's destruction. I like that too. Destruction is cool. Yeah. Destroy. The root word of destroy? Troy.
What?
The root word of destroy is Troy. Yesterday's vlog, or day before yesterday rather. CNS Services, Superior, Michigan,
lakes.
Huron,
Ontario,
and Lake Erie. That is all the Great Lakes, and Lake Michigan is the one.
Seriously, could not.
No.
Could.
I would have never gotten Huron. Superior, Lake Michigan, Ontario, and Lake Erie. I would have needed help, but if you had given me multiple choice at like Huron, I'd be like, what? Well, what is that? That's not part of it. Alright. I'm showing you guys my lack of intelligence. Anyway, Lake Michigan is the one that my wife and I took those outros for at Lake Michigan that you're looking at. Awesome, cool. I appreciate those, and I will be running. I've gotten like 3 new outros in the last 2 weeks, so thank you guys.
Send more!
Yes, yeah. Only GRT. Gosh, I should know this by now. Oh no, GRT. Okay. Without looking, but in French. Oh my gosh, I am not even going to try
Lake
to.
Superior, Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario.
Well, I'm just going to try and say it in French. Ben Massey, I'm Florida, LOL. And you go on and you list the lakes also. And they drain to St. Lawrence Seaway, if I remember correctly, but haven't been there. Oh, that's something else I did not know. Walter Holbury, Water Winter Wonderland, 2 plates in 1. Take a nostalgic trip down memory lane and celebrate Michigan's 4 seasons. Appeal by purchasing a Water Winter Wonderland license plate. First issued in 1965 and reissued beginning in 2021. The Water Winter Wonderland plate replaced its predecessor, the Water Wonderland plate, which was produced from 1954 and 1964. Wow, there's a whole bunch of...
Did you copy and paste this, or do you just know all of this?
You copy and paste it. Don't lie to us. Josh Bryant, 67. I can't name them all now. I had to look up the 5th one, Ontario, a few months back. You guys are screwing with me. Last 2 days I was thinking it was the weekend because Troy wasn't working and doing projects, and he was doing projects around the house. You're a great son and Angie, and even better daughter-in-law for taking time off and doing that for your mom. Aww. Well, you gotta do it. Metal Mare, Ontario, Erie, Michigan, Superior, Huron. I'm in the middle of them all. Winters are fun. Oh my gosh. Oh man, Mr. Broat, late is better than never. Hey, Hellions.
Whoa, that's really late.
I remember 3 lakes. The other 2 I had to look up. Then I did a big head slap. Don't! If it has to be done, get it done and be done with it. Your own words, Troy. Okay, so we're having some technical difficulties. The camera keeps shutting off. See? I told you guys. I told you that I have to check the camera. But it says that there's a memory card error. This has been the same memory card that I've used in the camera ever since we've had it, so maybe there's a problem there. Maybe I just need to reformat it. But it's late right now. We've taken care of some COC, and it's not my fault that we're not taking care of the rest. So I'll see what we can do tomorrow.
To be continued.
Yeah, what you said.
I need to go to bed. Bye.
I know. Good night, guys.